What I came to understand was the biggest thing for them was that they were still hanging on to the idea that I'd like to drink. I'd like to be able to drink. Why can't I be normal? So they've attached some shame and some judgment to
So
not.
they hadn't had any sober periods?
Oh, they'd had sober periods, but they had hung on to this idea. They hadn't completely given up the idea that this stuff wasn't going to work for them. Like the gambling fellow said, like, he knows that he can't have a little bit. And I really think that people have to look at their thinking about this stuff and start to assess, why is it so important to them, and start to look at what else they would like in their life instead of that. Because if you don't have something to replace it with, it's really hard to just stop doing something.
It's hard.
Yeah. And so that's why getting into recovery-oriented systems of care are really important, because they help teach you how to like life again without that stuff. I think there's a pretty strong belief out there with people who are actively using something that if they stop, their lives are just going to be, like you said, boring. What am I going to do? Who am I going to hang out with? But if you really look at what's been going on in your life, most of that stuff is so inconsequential, other than you spending a ridiculous amount of money and trashing your health. If you can get yourself attached to the belief that things can get better and start to see things get better, then recovery becomes very possible for people. It becomes something that becomes attractive.